the Game Awards announced their nominees for a whole bunch of different categories, and I wanted to go through and talk about them at least as much as I can for, you know, what I know. I don't know what's in there and what's not. I haven't seen anything yet. I literally just saw the categories page, so I haven't looked at anything yet. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. There's a lot of stuff here, bro. All right, so a lot of this you should know. Like, I haven't played like a lot of the games in this probably. My opinions are going to be based off, you know, I guess, you know, what I've heard about these games, you know, from people talking about them, if I've heard anything, not from my own personal opinion, because like I said, there's too much shit here, and probably not going through every category because I'm not gonna know most of this shit. Like best esports stuff, I don't watch it like that, so I'm not gonna know what's in there. All right, most anticipated game. All right, let's start with that. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon, Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8. It's gotta be Rebirth, right? Outlaws has some hype for it, but I don't know if it's that great. Tekken 8, that's pretty anticipated, but I don't know if like it's gonna, that's like more FGC than like casual people. So yeah, I'm giving it a Rebirth. I don't know about you guys. Best adaptation, what the hell? Castlevania Nocturne didn't watch it. Gran Turismo didn't watch it. Last of Us didn't watch it. Super Mario Bros. Movie didn't watch it. And Twisted Metal didn't watch it. So yeah. I'm assuming it's probably Last of Us or Super Mario Brothers Castlevania. I heard the previous Castlevania was good. I didn't hear anything about this one though. No, Chris Pratt. Hey, look, man, that movie did a lot, or it did pretty well. I won't say it did a lot, but I know Last of Us was hyped like crazy while it was airing. So honestly, I feel like Last of Us probably has it. Best multiplayer, probably won't know about this either. Baldur's, really? Okay, that kind of surprised me. Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animal, Street Fighter 6, Super Mario Bros. Really? Okay, I didn't expect these two to be in here. Didn't even know people played Baldur's Gate as a multiplayer. Yeah, that's why it threw me off. I didn't even know there was multiplayer in that thing. Like, I would say Street Fighter 6, personally. Haven't really heard anybody talk bad about it. People have really been like loving Street Fighter 6. I can't really say the same about Diablo 4. Like I said, and Party Animals, I've seen it like pop up a lot, but I've never like watched it. I'll say that. If y'all going Party Animals, I'm going SF6. All right, best sports and racing. Okay, this is me all day, right? EA Sports FC 24, F1 23, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels 2, The Crew Motorfest. Oh God. To be honest, I'd give it to Hot Wheels. I play The Crew Motorfest. That one's actually really good too. Forza Motorsport is fine, but Forza is probably the biggest game on this list. If I had to think of like other people, probably Forza. Personally, I'd say Hot Wheels. Best sim strat. Oh God, this is definitely out of my wheelhouse. Advanced Wars 1 and 2, City Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem, and really? Pikmin 4, I did not even realize it. I forgot that came out actually. I have no fucking clue. Fire Emblem or Pikmin, that's all I got. No, FE Engage. I heard it wasn't as good as the last one. I do remember that. But was it a bad game? I don't remember people saying it was bad, more like disappointing. Smito could compare it to the prior titles. Yeah, that's what I remember hearing. I guess probably Pikmin. This is definitely like, these are definitely not my type of games though. So I really wouldn't have much of a clue. What the hell is Best Family? Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, all right. Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, Super Mario Brothers 1. God damn, I can tell you right now, my family wouldn't play none of this shit. Party Animals, you know what, probably, to be honest, either Party Animals or Mario. The kids nowadays don't know who the hell Mario is, so probably Party Animals. I think I'll agree with you on that one. Best fighting. I don't know what the God of Rock is. Mortal Kombat 1, okay. This literally just came out. That's crazy. Pocket Bravery, I don't really know what this one is. And then Street Fighter 6. Bro, it's probably MK1, just because Mortal Kombat just kills everything just from existing. The reason I could give it to Street Fighter 6 is that MK1 has the microtransaction to some degree. And I think people have said the online isn't the greatest in MK1. In my gut, I feel like MK1 would take it though. Best RPG. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, Starfield. Okay, I feel like it's probably Baldur's Gate 3. Like, just on, like... Everybody's been singing Baldur's Gate 3's praises. There we go. Everything else kind of came and went, but people are still talking about Baldur's Gate. You can f*** a whole bear like it's going to... Okay. All right, I don't think we needed that information, but thank you. No, I think my life would have been completely okay if I didn't know that. And to be honest, I don't know if that really added any value to my life. Best action adventure. Why does this look like game of the year? Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Probably Legend of Zelda. I hate to say it, like when Zelda comes out, you just get out the way. It's like it deserves the credit it gets, but at the same time, I'm just like, I can't even really hate on it because it's not a bad game. It's just the mechanics in it I don't really care for personally. So I can't even really hate on it like that. I think it just sucks that it's gonna take everything when they're like other deserving games. Best action game, Armored Core 6, Dead Island 2, really? Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Remnant 2. Yeah, I feel like Armored Core. I feel like people forgot about Hi-Fi Rush. Although I guess they can't forget about it if it's on this list, right? So that really doesn't make sense. Best oh gosh. I'm actually curious. FF7 Evercraft. I actually finally started to play this. Hello Kitty, Onkai. I don't get this Hoyoverse stuff. I don't get it. Monster Hunter Now, Terra Nil. Hello Kitty Adventure. Okay, chill. I will say Ever Crisis was a lot of fun when I was playing it. This could be a toss-up. My vote is Ever Crisis though. And it's not because I'm a Final Fantasy stan. I just generally think it's a good game. And I can't speak for the rest of it, but that's besides the point. Ever Crisis is not gonna win. I mean, I wouldn't be upset. That's not like I'm that behind the game. Best debut indie game? Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Time, I have no fucking clue. All right, best independent game? Yeah, I don't know, so I'm gonna give it to Sea of Stars. I'm gonna give it to Sea of Stars. That's my vote. That's my vote, and I'm gonna stick to it. Best community support. Baldur's Gate 3, really? Cyberpunk, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky. Yo, Final Fantasy, I feel like has won this shit every year. And I wouldn't be surprised if it won again. Did they do anything this year though? Just because it's Baldur's Gate 3, like I feel like Baldur's Gate 3 is just an entity of itself now. So just because it's Baldur's Gate 3, I feel like it could win. Seeing how many categories this game is in now, like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know about Destiny. I don't know too much about that. But I feel like Cyberpunk could have a good shot at it. So I might just say Cyberpunk. Baldur's Gate's gonna win every category. You know, you're probably right. Best ongoing, oh God. Apex Legends, Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Genshin Impact. 14 usually wins this. Again, I still want to say Cyberpunk just because, you know, like I said, they've been working hard on that. So I might just say Cyberpunk. But I still wouldn't be surprised if 14 won again. Innovation and accessibility. I feel like I can't really speak on this too much because I'm not one that needs these accessibility features, nor have I like really checked for them. Yeah, I don't know because I don't know what features they put in these games. So I feel like I shouldn't say much on that. Okay. you know, I feel like you know, I gotta vote with my people, right? I gotta vote with my people. Ben, cause he said, all right, relax. So we know Ben, to be honest, he was fine. I think more so the character, like Clive kind of was just fine. I don't think he was like the most, cause like after a point, Clive was just kind of like whatever, you know, he's just going with the flow. At the beginning, like he could really tell like he was into it, but like halfway through, it was just kind of like, all right, he's just kind of not really being challenged all that much until like the very end. To be honest, I don't remember too much about, I can't remember the character's freaking name. That's crazy. Anyway, I don't remember too much of his performance. Idris Elba, I mean, it's Idris Elba. Like, come on. I didn't even play Cyberpunk, but come on. Melanie Liber, of course, didn't play Alan Wake, so I don't know. Baldur's Gate, don't know. Yuri Lowenthal, Spider-Man, Peter Parker. Yes, he's great. He's just great, period. I can't really say out of the others though. Out of these middle three. Like I said, because I haven't heard them. So out of the three that I know, I honestly give it to Yuri because Peter went through some shit in this game. Best audio design. I feel like I'm not qualified for this. Alan Wake 2, don't know. Dead Space. Ooh, Hi-Fi, Spider-Man, Resident Evil. Why is Resident Evil here? I mean, okay, sure, I guess, maybe. This is like the horror category, if we're honest. Like horror games should like thrive in this category. And I guess music games too, which is why Hi-Fi Rush is here. I feel like it's between Alan Wake and Dead Space. Hi-Fi is the one outlier in this one because it's totally different from the rest of these. And that music is like the gameplay loop of the game. Yeah, I can see it winning for that because like music is part of the fucking gameplay and the way the audio builds as you do better or do worse kind of like Guitar Hero, but not really. So I'd give it to Hi-Fi for that. Best score in music. Baldur's Gate 3 again. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, Legend of Zelda. Does Legend of Zelda really have music like that? Hi-Fi Rush has good music, even though it's all kind of, well, you have the licensed score and then you have the streaming score that they made. I don't know about Alan Wake 2. Baldur's Gate 3. I feel like RPGs in general just have good soundtracks. I feel like I gotta go play Baldur's Gate 3 now, considering it's here every time. FF16 music is forgettable. I'm not even sorry. I'd say aside from, okay, yeah, I mean, a lot of it is aside from the battle themes. I think the battle themes are actually pretty memorable. And well, then again, like the battle theme is kind of just remixed a lot, if we're being honest. I really wish I knew what Baldur's Gate 3 music. I mean, I could probably go listen to it right now, but it doesn't like, listening to the soundtrack wouldn't really help me because you would need to like know it in terms of like the gameplay or in terms of like how they scored the game. Right now, I'm gonna just say Hi-Fi Rush. This is probably all terrible. I'm gonna give it to Legend of Zelda. I remember the boss battle music being stunning. I don't think I've heard any music from Tears of the Kingdom. I won't say I haven't heard it. I've definitely heard it, but I don't remember any music from Tears of the Kingdom. I don't even remember any music from damn near Breath of the Wild. Last Zelda game I remember music for was Skyward Sword, and that's because the main theme was fire. Despite however you feel about the game, that main theme was fire. Best art direction. Alan Wake, Hi-Fi, Liza P, Super Mario, why? Okay, all right. I could say Hi-Fi Rush. I could also see from like the small things of Alan Wake and like the crazy shit they're doing with the imagery in this game. I could kind of see that being it there too. Mario is just Mario at this point. I don't know. I still feel like Hi-Fi Rush has the best out of all of these. Best narrative. Can't speak on really, but have heard a lot. I don't know. Definitely not good, but can it compare to the rest of these? I have no idea. Again, I feel like people are gonna say Baldur's Gate 3. He had a great narrative for sure. Like at the start and the very end, are you forgetting about that middle portion where we're just basically doing jack shit? The fact that I can't remember, you know, a lot of what happened in the middle of this game is probably a reason right there. It's not the best paced narrative at all. Out of these two, personally, Spider-Man for me, because he's the only ones I've played, but I'm gonna just go Baldur's Gate 3 because I feel like it's gonna win everything. Best game direction. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Baldur's Gate 3 or Legend of Zelda? What we doing? Maybe Alan Wake 2, but I don't know. Baldur's Gate 3. All right, cool. All right, game of the year. So Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4. Why the f is this here? Spider-Man. Super Mario Brothers Wonder, Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Oh boy, Zelda, probably Zelda, if we're being honest. I mean, it could be Baldur's Gate 3, but I feel like Zelda has a strong chance because it's in Zelda. Spider-Man 2, great, but is it gonna beat the rest of these? For me, yes, but in general, probably not. Why the hell is this here? Like, I mean, I get that it is probably one of the most highly regarded games back in this day, and getting a remake of it and it keeping that essence while also improving on the older one is something to celebrate. It's really just the same game over again. So I don't really know why we should be celebrating that. I mean, people like to argue, well, Final Fantasy VII remake, and I guess Rebirth for that matter, but remake is like a remake too. But if we're being honest, that's not even a remake, that's a sequel. But anyway, that's a tangent. Yeah, my vote goes to either Zelda or Baldur's Gate 3. I feel like Zelda just has that power. Baldur's Gate 3 just has that, it just did everything right and everybody knows it. And because of that, it's like, I feel like it could sweep everything, but Zelda just has that, Zelda is just Zelda, dog. Like, that's, bro. I'm gonna go with Zelda on that one, just because history, yeah. Learn from history. History says that Zelda always wins. Was I surprised at anything not being there? To be honest, not really. What's Pokemon? Yeah, okay, all right, yeah. That was gonna make it. That would have gone in best RPG possibly against this shit. Hell no. Especially after that DLC came out, that was pretty much like trash. Best potential. Okay, you probably got a point there. That's our Game Awards nominees. So I guess you have to wait and see what wins.